concerns will be rooted in that.
In the light of that promise, Lord Alton decided not to call a vote on this occasion, but he warned that he might do so when the legislation returned to the Lords for further scrutiny. Now, the government's being urged to review the accommodation in which asylum seekers are placed following the stabbing attack at a Glasgow hotel. A police officer and 5 other victims remain in hospital following the incident in which a Sudanese suspect was shot dead by police. Shelley Phelps reports.
The suspected attacker, Badruddin Abdullah Adam, was among a number of asylum seekers who'd been moved to the Park Inn Hotel to protect them from coronavirus. But charities have expressed concerns about the impact of the move on asylum seekers' mental health. The Scottish National Party's Alison Thewlis said there had been 2 deaths in Glasgow hotels since the start of the lockdown.
At the start of lockdown, the Home Office contractor Mears moved 321 people from initial accommodation in serviced flats across Glasgow into city centre hotels. They did not consult, as they are obliged to do, with Glasgow City Council or anyone else. Contrary to the oral and written evidence to the Home Affairs Select Committee by Mears boss John Taylor, this included pregnant women, trafficked women, torture victims, family groups and vulnerable people.
The Immigration Minister, Chris Philp, defended the government's approach, saying there had been no cases of COVID-19 among those housed in hotels, which he said were of good quality. He said that as lockdown was eased, the accommodation people were placed in would return to normal.
It is our plan to move people out of those hotels into more regular mainstream accommodation as quickly as possible. That was